everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to unbox a few items. A Sunny Life, or it goes by another name, a DJI compatible action camera mount, some LCD screen protectors, a ball head, and I won't really unbox this, but I'll talk about this as well. Now, what we'll cover is what they come in, what's in the box, what they may be useful for. So if you watch to the end, you should have an idea whether something will be helpful to you or not. Perhaps my view may give you some ideas as well. So yeah, we'll move on. Okay, so the first thing, this Sunny Life action camera mount. You can see here it's Paloma or something. I have bought these before. Anyway, I'll just open this up and just talk about it briefly. But so you've got your standard DJI type mount. So this is compatible with DJI's action cameras. You also get the typical legs, so you can mount this to various things, selfie sticks, items like this. You can put it onto something like this type of joint, etc. But the reason I like these is because you also get a quarter mount. So that quarter mount enables you to screw it onto a ball head or onto an extension or a monopod mount or anything with a quarter adapter. So that's really handy. That sometimes can really expand the usage of these mounts rather than trying to piece together many things. Anyway, that's that. I'll just sit that one there. Okay, with LCD screen protectors, I'm not going to open this up and show you what they are. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now, I got these for my action cameras. You may sort of think, why do that on an action camera? Well, if you travel a lot like I do, I tend to put my action cameras and smaller things just straight into a bag. Well, as you're traveling and, going in buses or trains or whatever, rolling down the road with a roller bag or however you're carrying it, your camera is sitting in the bag and maybe rubbing against things like this that have some sharp edges, or even rubbing against just cables or, corners on cables. And so it does scratch up the screen. So if you put a screen protector on there, then on the front, I generally don't put them on a lens. Like I'll just put a silicone cover or something on the lens. But if you have this, then you don't need to be packing them into separate bags all the time. If this gets scratched up over time, you can just take it off and replace it. And the added bonus is when you go to sell it, you can take off that screen and your screen underneath should look pretty much like brand new. So that's that. I'm not going to open this up, but quite often I want to mount things that are quarter mount, and things like monopods or some ball heads have a 3/8 mount, and some of them are long, so you can't use the short ones that quite often come with other kits. So I looked around, and if you do a search, you'll find some long ones like this. Some of them they're charging quite a bit, like $15 for one. Anyway, if you look around enough, I got 3 for like, I don't know, $7, something like that. But it takes a bit of searching. But anyway, that's just a thought. I just added that in there. I wasn't going to really add that into the video. But the last thing I've got here is a ball head. Let me just open up the ball head and show you the name. Now, I have bought these before. I've found it's size. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but that's the ball head, and you'll see the size in a second. Anyway, they're quite small, so I'll just open the box up and get it out. So it comes with a cold shoe or a hot shoe mount to 3/4, so you can mount it on top of your camera if you wanted to. If you're going to put, you might put a monitor on the top of your camera, or maybe an action camera. So you might put an action camera on top of your camera, although probably it's not going to be high enough like that. But anyway, so you get that in the box, and there's the actual ball head itself. Now, like I was saying, I have used these. There's an example of what you can do. So put your action camera on there, then mount this onto tripod, or I put it on a plate that I then put on the tripod. But then you can move this however you like. And I've found that these ones move quite easily, but when you tighten up the clamp, then they hold quite solidly. You can't move that. I've put a quite heavy mirrorless camera on here. They say 11 pound maximum load. I wouldn't be putting 11 pounds on there continuously. I tend to use a bigger ball head for my mirrorless cameras, but you can see the size, next to a thumb or something. So the size and the weight is quite small, and the capability is quite good. So yeah, I'm quite happy to use these and just show people. I'll put links to all these things in the description as well, so that you can find them on Amazon, or you can buy them wherever you want. If you buy them through Amazon, it helps me out a little bit. And yeah, I think that's it for this unboxing. If you've got any questions or comments, put them down below. I'm happy to answer any questions if you want to ask something I haven't covered. And if you get any value, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.